Hey everyone, it's Tobes and welcome to your second monitor. Today's midweek magic is Momir. For those of you who haven't played Momir before, Momir is, well, they give us a deck of generally 60 basic lands, and we have an emblem, the Momir emblem, which for X generic and discard a card, we make a token that's a copy of a random creature with that mana value, but only as a sorcery, only once per turn. So essentially we have a hand full of just lands. So we spend our turns playing lands, building up our mana base so that we can use the Factory of Momir Vig emblem and spit out random creatures from across Arena's database. Sometimes they give us a different version of Momir where we can tap the emblem, or rather activate the emblem for nothing to add Wooburg to our mana pool. That way we can use it on any abilities that our creatures may have, or sometimes they give us a version of Momir that isn't just basic lands, that has, other creatures or other spells in it. So that Wooburg is also for that, as is, of course, our lands on the battlefield. I anticipate, based on my memory of the last couple of times we did this, that we're not going to have the ability to make Wooburg, since this version of the emblem does not say so, but we are going to have some non-lands in our decks, but we'll have to see how it goes. So this is a pretty random, wacky event. There's a lot of scooping in this, so while we may do our usual thing of playing until we get our 3 wins, we're definitely going to play until we get our 3 wins. Depending, that may take a long time, or it may be very quick, and we might want to keep the video going and keep making a few more mistakes as we get deeper into the games. So let's get into it. Game 1. Looks like people are already queuing up for it, so that's great. All right, we can get started. Ooh, we've got snow-covered lands. So we're gonna start us off with this mountain that's got a shield in it, and just pass. So yeah, it looks like we don't have the ability to tap this or to activate this for Wooburg, which is fine. Am I thinking, is the Wooburg thing not a real thing? Is that Omniscience Draft? That's probably Omniscience Draft. Oh well. Maybe we will have non-lands in our deck, but maybe we won't. Let's find out. Alright, looks like our opponent's going to activate for mana value 1 and get a 1-drop. Perhaps. Taking their time. I don't blame them. Momir is... Hey, Philithip. Momir is something that a lot of people have only seen once or have never seen. Okay, so they have a Sanitarium skeleton. It's not going to help them, it's just a 1-2 that is vanilla. We're going to go ahead and play an island and pass. Now you might be wondering what my strategy is here, not activating the emblem. Well, it's important to note that the emblem requires you to discard a card. So eventually we're just going to be top decking, and we're going to have to spend those cards to activate the emblem, by discarding them. Which means we can't play them, which means we're going to be capped out at the certain number of mana we have available to us. So I like to build up a little bit first. This time, let's try building up to just 3 and see if that helps us. We're going to throw away this mountain since we already have a mountain, just in case it's relevant. So they have a 1/1 flyer that they can pay 3 and a white and tap to tap one of our creatures, whereas we have a 4/3 defender, but if we can get it up to power 5 or greater, it can attack as though it didn't have defender. So in all likelihood, it's a 4/3 defender for this game. So I believe the sweet spot is 8 mana. So if we can get up to 8 mana, which presently we probably can, assuming we are a little bit careful. Oh, they've got a reassembling skeleton as well, just a 1/1. All right, we don't have a forest yet. Let's go ahead and do this maybe we can get something aggressive going on. Throw away this island, and we get... It's Alondo the Seer. Now, this is the arena version of Baldur's Gate. Draw a card, then exile a card from your hand, put a number of time counters on it equal to its mana value. When the last counter is removed, if it's exiled, you can cast it without paying its mana cost if the creature spell gains haste. So this does nothing for us. It doesn't even help us play lands. So we'll start with a 5-drop of some sort. Let's throw away another island. And we've got Xenagos. Well, we need our devotion to get higher. Presently our devotion is 4. We will attack. Xenagos at least pumps our things up, but of course they can throw away these skeletons in order to prevent us from doing that. Next turn, however, we can pump up this thing, the Depth Guard, and thereby attack with it as well. So Xenagos, as long as your devotion is less than 7, it isn't a creature. At the beginning of combat, another target creature gains a bonus to power toughness equal to its power. Pretty good. We can make this an 8/7. So, depending on what our opponent manages to pull out this turn, we may be able to skip playing something our next turn in order to get ourselves up to 8. Oh, they only did 3. And they got a 2/2 flying griffin that jumps a knight. I am okay with that. Let's go ahead and play another mountain. Let's go to combat, let this Depth Guard get bigger, and swing in with both. They'll block the Depth Guard with their skeleton. They'll take the 3. It's alright with me. We might go down to 13, or who knows, maybe less. Maybe they'll get something with haste or something that pumps their own creatures. We are only 2 lands away from having 8 mana, so 2 turns. Assuming, of course, we can do like a 5 and get an Overlord of the Haunt Woods or something. I don't know what's in Arena's rotation for these things. Let's see, what do we have? 7? Let's go ahead and play for 7. Terror of Mount Velis. Our creatures get double strike. Is that the end? I think that's it for them. Good game, friend. Alright, that was easy. Game 1, 1 and done. Let's see what our little Midweek Magic prize is. It is a rare Tella, Great Sage. Final Fantasy. Alright, let's go to game 2. I think in our last game, we did benefit from being on the play and from our opponent, I think, being unfamiliar with Momir. Looks like this opponent is not that way. They're playing and passing. Yeah, they seem like they know what they're doing. Alright, well, we'll see in this game of chicken who's going to go first. We're just going to keep playing out at Wooburg. They're going to go at 4. If they don't, I think we will. If they do, we will. Okay. Sure. We've got 2/3, and we can give other clerics lifelink, which might be relevant. If we gain life, we might make a cat. We'll see. We will not block when they attack. They have a 3/3 flyer. That seems great. We've got 5. They've got a little bit of a momentum advantage on us, but we've got a Vigilant Baloth. It's not terrible. So we're at 14, assuming they attack in the air, which why wouldn't they? Ooh. Oh, we're not at 14. Oh, no, we are. Okay. So this is just a 7-5, but just a 7-5 is still a 7-5. Let's see what we can do with 6. Throw away another island. And we have a cleanup crew. Ooh. We get to choose both. We'll gain some life. We'll make a cat. Seems okay. Let's trade this for their big beholder. Yep. Or not. Okay. I love that we got cleanup crew. Classic Streets of New Capenna. 6 mana, 6/6. It gains you life and maybe does something else. Alright, what do we have to deal with now? This is the Balrog. Oh, goodness. Can't be blocked except by legendary creatures, so can't be blocked by us. So we're going to take 10 here, go to 8. And we can just hope that we're going to survive this, because we might not. Well, we'll do the mountain. We will hope for the best with our 7-drop. Is Devourer of Destiny is not good enough. So we swing in. Good game, friend. Yeah. We'll do... Yeah, they've definitely got us, so alright. Concede. Alright, 1-1. Let's go. Game 3. Alright, and we're on the draw again. They're gonna activate turn 1. Oh, okay. Let's see if it's something threatening. Not yet. We're gonna go ahead and pass. So this looks like a Savannah Lions, but since it can't attack alone, and it's unlikely that the next thing they get out is going to have haste, we don't have to worry about it yet. Alright, another 2-1. Wow. Is that a Prismite? Yeah. Alright, well, let's go ahead and do one right now, just so we can be protected a little bit. If this is protected. Oh, it is. Redshift. Redshift is a 2/3 Vigilance. We can tap it for mana. Ooh, that's pretty great. We don't want to lose Redshift. They are filtering through the Prismite for some reason. Okay, maybe not. So this doesn't look like, I think it should be apparent now, a version of Momir where we have any cards that aren't mountains. Ooh, new Lulu. One-time boon. When you cast a creature spell without flying, it perpetually gains flying. They won't be casting any creature spells because they don't cast spells in this. I think it's worth going ahead and activating for 5, just to get a little bit of advantage on our opponent. This is an Owl and Shield Mage, 3/3 flyer with ward, pay 3 life. That's not great. But at least we're going faster. They got a Pathfinding Axejaw, that's even good right now in Standard. Or at least in Limited. Let's keep trying, since we're able to go... Oh, nope, they didn't even want to do it. Giving us a mana dork that taps for 2, that's pretty great. Ooh. Our opponent has conceded, but we are not leaving the game? Oh. Well, we've won our second game, but Arena seems to be real angry about it. Huh. How do we deal with this? Let's find out. I think what we do is we quit Arena and we relaunch. Let's try that. So, welcome to the void with me. This is not good TV, but it is what we're doing. So, here we go. Coming on back in. Let's see if the system registered our second win and if we got our little prize for it or not. So we've re-entered Arena, going back into Momir. We did get our second win. We can claim our prize. It is a rare Insatiable Avarice. Oh, the Spree card. Right. We can use this for a 3-mana sort of not quite Vampiric Tutor, I guess. Or have someone draw 3 cards and lose 3 life. I think I've used this before to make my opponent lose 3 life. Anyway. Game 4. This may be our last game. Pretty weird how... Oh, the Balrog's back. Pretty weird how it just hung for us. When I'm in the Duskmourn room, I like to turn out the lights. Makes it spookier. Let's see what our opponent has to say. Alright. Oh, alright. We're passing the turn. Sounds good. We are missing a mountain if we wanted to do all 5 colors. Okay, they've got a 2-drop. It is Ruby. That's not good for us, because Ruby taps for mana. Now we've got our mountain. I think we need to do something just to ensure that we don't get too far behind here. Alright, Renowned Weaponsmith is not something we can really use. It's just a 1/3. Which means for now, it's just a blocker for Ruby. Okay. You can exert this creature to give all your creatures +1/+1 until end of turn. Sure. We will keep it going. Use this Plains, and we have Swift Warden, giving itself hexproof until end of turn. Well, it's a 3/3. Let's see. Our opponent does it for 5 and gets Marrow-Gnawer. Has Fear, notably. Sacrifice a rat. They could get 2 rats out of this if they wanted to. I suppose they might. Let's go in for 4 since we're behind our opponent by 1. And get, Glorious Protector. We're not going to exile anything. I think that would be a ridiculous choice. Now, are they going to just take the 3, or are they going to lose one of their creatures? They're going to lose Marrow-Gnawer? Okay, double block. Sounds good. We are going to take the Takrop Elite because they can pump up all their creatures with it. Alright. Drop. Ooh, it's a Phoenix. Immortal Phoenix. Oh, it's just that Phoenix. So we could trade this Phoenix. Fear means that Marrow-Gnawer can't be blocked, which is a shame, but we will do the best we can against it. Scry 2? Wow. What value? Let's attack with our Angel. We can't block Marrow-Gnawer anyway. At least not right now. So we can block the Phoenix with our Sphinx. We keep our Angel at least. Alright, what do we have this time? Oh, they didn't tap Ruby. Ooh, Apothecary Stomper from Foundations. To make Marrow-Gnawer scarier? Oh no, to make the Phoenix scarier. That's pretty good. And Apothecary Stomper as a 4/4 Vigilance, and they didn't attack with the Phoenix. Okay. Well, let's see what we can get out of this. Well, sure, we'll take another Scry too. We can't attack now. Still can't block Maronar. But we can double block the Phoenix with our Angel and our Sphinx, and they can only kill one of them. The challenge is they are up to, what, 9 mana if they use Ruby? Yeah, 8 mana. 8 mana if they use Ruby, yeah, you're right. So what is this thing? This is Huskburster Swarm. Oh, it's just Menace Death Touch 6/6. I mean, that's still pretty good, but I'm not that scared of it. So we're at 7. Can we get something good? Rampaging Ferocidon, or Silverclad Ferocidons. Okay, I don't mind that. Yes, we can do something with that. When the Ferocidons are dealt damage, each opponent sacrifices a permanent. Now, will they sacrifice Ruby? Let's see. They get Galta, the new Galta. That's not good for us. We still can't block Maronar. So we are to the point where we're stuck on 8 drops. Let's see what our 8 drop turns out to be. Hoarding Broodlord. We can search our library for a land. We can play that as long as it remains exiled. That's great. I say we throw in with our Ferocidons. They want to block it, they can kill it, and we'll kill something of theirs. Galta is going to be a problem no matter what. Of course, they may sacrifice a land. They sacrificed Maronar? Okay. Well, it is tough for us to kill Galta, that's true. But I think we can. What do they get for us? That is Ancient Adamantoise. What in the world? Oh. That's bad. Does that lose it for us? Probably. Alright, well. Yeah. This is not going to kill Galta because it's all going to go there. Oh, that's so stupid. Well, sure. Yep. Let's see what we can do. 9 mana. Something that sweeps the board? No, just a big demon. Well, good game, friend. Yeah, they've got us. That was alright. Today's Momir, other than the instance of arena hanging, hasn't been as wacky as I'm used to. Let's go in for game 5. We'll see if some more wackiness will emerge here. Alright, let's start with our planes and pass, since we are on the play. Ooh, they've got an Oozewag. And OTJ Oko sleeves. Let's see what our opponent is thinking about. Presumably, they're going to play a land. If I were them, I would play a land. I don't know that I would burn my rope. Well, maybe they don't know how Momir works. We did take an action, I guess. So we'll call this next one. Oh, I guess that wins it for us. We get a Meticulous Archive style. That's pretty sweet. I run that card. Well, we haven't been able to go for longer than 24 minutes, so let's go for a little longer. I guess this is game 6. All right. On the draw. Ready with our planes. See if they activate on turn 1. We don't. So neither will we. Hello. Alright, we will also play an island. We have swamps. This is thrilling gameplay so far. Turn 4, if we don't draw a mountain, or if they get something threatening, we'll go ahead and do it. Go ahead and activate our emblem. Let's see what this says. Gadget Technician. Oh, it comes up with a Thopter. Well, alright. Then here's a forest. Let's see what we get when we spin the wheel. We've got a... Alright, another Murders at Karlov Manor card, but it's a 3/2 Flying Vigilance. So, can't really block their main creature, but we can... Their, what's this called? Gadget Technician. We can block the Thopter. Ooh, Devoted Paladin. We're not going to block the Thopter, though. We're going to block their Gadget Technician. This is a 4/4. Just a 4/4? That's pretty alright. Let's go in for 5. Drop the planes, and we get... Oh, just the Living Tempest. Alright. It's dull. So we're at 14, I suppose. This is from AFR. Oh, okay. And they get Evra? We have to deal with Evra in this game. Oh no. Evra is so good. Oh, that's hilarious. Let's see what we get here. Spin it to win it. Oh, okay, sure. That's not gonna save us. Evra is such a great hit. Oh, that's funny. I mean, we have to block. Because they've got white mana, or it doesn't even matter. It's generic. That's crazy. Oh, so they can't. We gain some life. We get an extra draw. All right. I'm surprised they didn't come in with Evra, rather. Well, let's go for 7. I mean, our Doomsday Excruciator is... Wow! Elishnorn? That's pretty alright. Let's go in with the Excruciator if that's the case. Because the Excruciator draws us an extra card. Normally that would be a problem, because if it had been cast, we would have just had 6 cards left in our library, and so would they. But Elishnorn? She is keeping us young for now. Except that that's Galta. Galta's still big. Keep drawing cards. So we are... Yeah, we're going to go for an 8. Let's see what our 8 drop is. Shambling Attendance. 5/7 Death Touch. I think it's okay. I'm going to attack with this. Doomsday Excruciator again. As long as we can survive this turn, we win. I think we can survive this turn. Ooh, that's Sakama. Wow. Okay. Well, we're blocking here, so we're taking 3, go to 11. We'll block here, and we'll block here. Let them gain a little life, but we still have them with Exaxes, with the Excruciator in the air. Draw a card. Let's see if they'll let us do this for 9. We get something cool. Whoa, we got Blazing Archon is hilarious. Alright, well, I didn't even remember the Zakama had reach, but they can't attack, so I'm not that worried, I guess. Got Mockery of Nature. We're gonna go ahead and, well, that's it. Yeah, good game. Okay. I think that was game 6. Let's go for lucky number 7, just to round out the video, and if we are lucky enough, maybe it'll even be a, oh, we gotta hop to it, nice. It'll even be another win. So game 7. All right. That last game was a lot of fun. We got some ridiculous ones, so did they. All right. Gunblade. Start with our planes, pass the turn. Don't see the Xanathar pet that often. We've got Prairie Survivalist, which is a 1/1 flyer. That's fine. I think we just pass. Oh, it pumps itself up continually. Interesting. And they don't do anything. All right. Well, we are going to do something. One 5 Reacher. Hey, Throne of Eldraine. Welcome back. So we can at least protect ourselves from this Prairie Survivalist for a little while longer. And they don't want to bring out any of the goods, so we'll do it for them. Alright. Prosperity Tycoon. We can give a creature indestructible if we want to not use all our mana, which seems unlikely, but we'll see. Oh, Selfless or Sunblade Samurai. Oh, this thing keeps giving it to any creature? Wow. Pretty good. Alright, well, we're at 5. Let's 5 it up. And we've got a Steelgaze Griffin, another Throne of Eldraine card. I'm going to come in with... no, I'm not going to activate that. I'm going to go to combat with this. See if they want to trade. They do not. Okay with me. I think they're going to keep buffing up the Samurai. But we can at least chump block the Samurai, and we've got our Spider to deal with their Prairie Survivalist. Alright, 6 mana. They've got... Ooh, that's a Sharding Sphinx. If a creature deals combat damage to a player, you can make a Thopter. Alright, well, it's not ideal for us. This. Let's play another Swamp and see what our 6-drop is going to be. Goblin Goliath. We can make a Goblin. And we can double our damage if we want to. Okay. Let's attack with this again, because this can kill anything that they block with. That's okay with me. Now we still have to deal with the Sharding Sphinx in the air, but we can take a hit of 5. They go hit for 7, and they get Kiva. Kiva is normally pretty good. I don't think it's going to be terrific against us, although it is a 6/6 flyer. It's alright. So they make themselves a Thopter. We are going to get out another Forest and go for our own 7-drop. It is Titan of Industry. Pretty cool. So the Sharding Sphinx is an artifact. So let's get rid of that. And I think let's just gain some life. Guess we could kill that too, huh? We'll just gain a life. That's fine. And I say we pass. Now, Titan of Industry has Secret Reach. So let's see if they make the mistake and attack with Okiva. Alright. Hit us with a beat drop. It is Yuma. When Yuma enters or attacks, you can sacrifice a land to draw a card. And when a desert's put into your graveyard, yeah, that's fine. Well, let's give them our own 8-drop. It is Crater Hoof. Yes, don't do the math. We get the Crater Hoof, we go on in. Incredible. Good game. Good game. Yeah, sometimes you just get something fun. I've seen a lot of people complain about Momir not being fun, but if you're just trying to have a silly time and throw some creatures at your opponent without caring what it is you get, you know, sometimes you spin it to something you like, and sometimes your opponent gets a Crater Hoof. Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. Make sure to like and subscribe, and remember, Magic is fun. You should play more Magic.